of us have copies of those videotapes.
Is that, oh, you aren't gonna have me tell the story about
Tell me
getting
when
in the
you're
wrong
ready.
car?
No, we got
No.
it documented in here.
Are you ready?
I are.
Okay. Now, I want to know,
Okay,
Well, show it to her and then
on
ask.
November 13th of 1946, how come you, on a Monday morning you were tardy in school?
on November what?
November 13th on a Monday morning,
On a Monday
you were
morning.
tardy. That's all, you never missed a day. You were tardy that one day. Why?
The only day I was tardy for school.
1946,
In 1946.
November 13th.
We lived in this house. I was 4 years old.
You remember?
This
I don't know why she was tardy, Rod. I don't know.
Why I was tardy on November
We thought
13th,
she'd blame it on Sid, but he
1946.
wasn't old enough.
This sounds like, you know,
What was I doing?
she's like
Better
14. Mayor Pearson, this
Give
is
me
your
a
life.
clue, give me a clue.
I have no idea.
We're trying to find out from you.
How would you,
We'll find out and see.
how would you
We'll
know?
see. We'll see why you were tardy.
There's never any
Oh, it doesn't
secrets.
say why.
Okay, it doesn't.
No.
Okay.
Did I,
Make up one.
was I, okay, I was an attendant at Wayne and, at Norman Clinton's wedding. Is that when they got married?
Monday morning.
At 13 years old.
But right here it says you were tardy that day. And
Where in the world did you get those?
and then later on you missed 3.5 days of school, so we want to know that too.
Oh, well, I was very ill. I was very ill.
I told you it wouldn't embarrass you.
Honest to God, where in the world did you
I don't know
ever
where
get
Norma
this?
got
Do
them, but
you-
she got them.
Do you remember me saying that Mom and Dad keep everything?
Apparently
No, they were
so.
married on
Attendance
November
record.
16th,
You split the
45.
wedding.
Oh, that was Neil.
Yeah, Dwayne Smith, he was classmate. Oh, for heaven's sake. This is incredible.
Well, we were figuring maybe you were changing Sid's diaper, but he was 4 then. So we figured he might have been out by then.
Isn't this incredible? I cannot believe it. And look at there, I had perfect attendance all through the year,
Except for.
except for one day.
That's what we want to know.
Believe it. Well, you know, let me think. 1946.
I should have never gave her the first class.
So now you think your attendance
I
was
fell
bad?
down on my way to school.
You think your attendance was bad? Look at my dad's.
Okay, I fell down on my way to school and I had to go back home to put on a different pair of socks.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Okay? Well, Clinton Kill was, oh my goodness, shame on him.
They just see what they didn't do is they just quit counting because he quit them.
Good
That's
school.
what he quit school.
Couldn't make up all of that.
Well,
last
isn't
time.
this amazing?
Okay, now let's go back here to this one. I'm not sure who's. See if there's anybody in here we know on one of these pages.
Okay.
Is Riva on any of them or
Lawrence Kale.
Lawrence? That's
Oh, Lawrence Kale.
Okay, that was my dad's brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He
and-
didn't bother going to school either.
Oh my gosh, and he went on to be a very successful attorney.
Yeah.
And he never went to school.
And who's on here?
You wonder why
I always wonder about
Somehow,
those guys.
for some reason, I got this page marked, so I don't know. I'm not exactly sure who.
Apparently he didn't need to go to school.
Okay.
Your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Norma. Well, hey, Norma, she had a few problems here.
And what was it?
And then your mom is in there somewhere
I'm
too.
just trying to check and see if she was late the same day I was.
No? 'Cause she
No,
was
but
gone by that time.
she was absent
Yeah.
12 days out of the year.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that was years earlier.
Yeah, well, Norma, where in the world did she ever get these books?
I have no idea. I remember seeing these years ago.
Register of attendance for high school. Good grief. You know, somebody must have had these at their home and they went to an auction,
Yeah,
and it was in a box of stuff.
that's all, yeah.
Well, they tell me 13 years old is the world's worst thing for girls. So it could have been anything, Mom.
What you got coming up?
I've had people offer to take my girls off my hands, but
This
as soon
is
as they
just
turn 13, they're
amazing.
giving them back.
This is just amazing.
Well, see, what's funny too is, see, Mom went to school with Frank Farrar. And he missed a lot of days of school too.
I know it.
Was
This is
he
just
an attorney
amazing.
before he was governor?
Yeah, yep.
You know, and how they kept track here, you know, all by hand.
You won't want
Someone
it.
with
And they had to keep these records. Why, Lawrence Keel, for goodness sake. That is incredible.
That's Doreen's husband, the one you were asking about.
You
19.
sit down in that chair.
But this is just incredible. This is just incredible.
What I wished I could have done is been back for like the high school reunion, and it would have been fun bringing that up at
Yeah,
that.
and you know, I missed the 50-year one because Dave and Mona got married.
What's their fault?
And so, and so I said, well, wait a minute, this is a no-brainer. Okay, Sharon, what in the world do you have here?
That is for you.
This is for me.
Yes.
Oh,
And when you're
Never
done
be
with
in the
it,
historical relic of the house.
when you're done with it, it will go to David.
Oh, isn't this beautiful? Guess which is me on here. This picture.
What happened?
I'm the baby of the family in
It had
this
to be the
picture.
younger one.
I'm sitting on my dad's lap. And look at that one. Look at my mother's dress. And this is the house I was born, delivered by a midwife.
Is that the one that got burnt down at Sid's place?
No, This was out in Java.
Oh,
This is in
okay.
Java.
Delivered by a
Oh, my
midwife, now that's
gosh.
a going thing again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my, and this is so cute. This is a picture of our one-room schoolhouse
Out here.
out here. And I don't know who took the picture, but this little kid who wasn't supposed to be in the picture, peeking around the corner of the schoolhouse. Is that one right there? Isn't that incredible? Oh.
After I seen that, I said, I knew I was gonna get in on the country's picture. The country school.
Cute.
There was 3 of us that had to go back behind.
Isn't this
Because
adorable?
You're too young?
Well, we just came along with our brothers and sisters or whatever, you know. And
Oh,
so they
okay.
made us go behind the schoolhouse while they took these pictures.
Okay.
But I snuck my head around the corner to see what was going on.
Just had to get involved, right?
Oh gosh! And look at, I've never seen that picture of my mother. Oh my goodness. Isn't it?
I don't remember that picture, but it was taken right here.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
says,
Yeah,
that dress.
it's terrible. Oh yeah, the boys in their bikes.
Squeaky.
Cute.
The bike's in my trike.
Okay, read this one aloud.
Okay. Who says fish and eggs don't mix? Virginia accepted a job at Kilker's Creamery just down the street from the house. That is now our local laundromat, but she had to learn the trade of candling eggs first. So every day for a week, Dad would drive her to Sisseton for her training. God, I remember that. Dad always took his fishing buddies with, and after getting Virginia to the creamery, they'd head for Lake Traverse and fish all day. Then return to Sisseton to pick up Virginia, then back to Britain. Good excuse for some good fishing. How fun. Who says eggs and fish don't mix? What a cute, how cute.
She come downstairs and she said, now,
Arlen in his 46 Ford.
she said, I'm gonna pick your brain. I wanna hear some old stories.
This is just wonderful.
This one could have been a disaster. Read that one.
Ready or not, here I come. Where could he be? Sid, did you fall asleep? Where could he be? Ole, Ole Olsen, all in free. Still no Sid. That famous 46 Ford that made a lasting memory for the boys was behind the garage. Sid was playing hide and seek with the boys from the neighborhood. Sid needed a really good place to hide, so he crawled into the trunk of the 46 Ford. The group had grown tired with all the looking for Sid. They up and quit their game. It didn't take Sid long to discover he couldn't get out. He tried yelling. Time had passed and he heard Alma Tom near the alley. She came to his rescue. You're just dang lucky.
There was holes in there, it bent up because
It's
that was
rusty
after our
enough?
enrollment,
Oh,
see, so it would
you
bend
weren't-
up, but it
Yeah, but you could have been in there for a week or so. Well, I think people would have looked for you. Everybody always looked after Sid.
Well, it sounded like you needed to look at
Oh, yeah, there's our family.
Don't you think Logan looks like that?
Yes. Yes, he does.
He's got the same mannerisms too.
Does he? Is,
He sticks
as
that
Arlen
thumb up.
does?
Yeah.
Yeah. We miss everybody. Reva, Howard, and son Bruce. Yeah. She's really sorry she couldn't be here today, and I know that she's thinking about everybody. She
Turn it. So
Called and
Wayne can
kind of-
see with
She
camera.
called and kind of half cried on the phone about the fact that she wouldn't be here. She's having a really hard time right now, and she's fallen a couple times and her legs bother her a lot. And guys, I think she's like 86. She's getting up there.
One of the fun stories I have about Reva is that time we were here and I was videotaping all the little kids. And I'd go
Yeah.
up to them and I'd say, "Who are you and who's
Oh,
your
yeah.
mom and dad?"
Yeah.
Well, I was going around doing that, and Reva comes up and goes, I'm Reva, and my dad couldn't be here today because he's working." Here she is, 80 years old. telling that
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get into their reality.
story. Yeah.
Oh, boy,
This-
I remember
This page I
that.
didn't get finished,
Okay.
but we will.
Oh, my goodness. Here we are. God, that Sid was a handsome kid, wasn't he?
He still is.
I don't know. I was going to say what happened.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Hold it up so Wayne can see.
This is my honeymoon in Chicago. Can you believe we went to Chicago on our honeymoon?
But you gotta read the story now, too.
Oh. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. Sing your own song in your own special way. Dance to your own special music. Isn't that cute?
Well, keep going.
Oh, well, there's another sheet. Huh?
This is supposed to be your honeymoon suitcase, remember?
Oh.
Okay, now read that.
The two moms picked the lock on my suitcase and they stitched all of my nighties together on the bottom. And then they put them all back in and repacked the suitcase. God, I tell you, I laughed so hard.
My
You
grandma
can't-
did.
oh,
My
this-
grandma did that. I can't imagine my grandma doing
Well,
that.
I can't imagine either one of them doing it.
David's grandma did that, too.
They thought they were so clever. You aren't taping everything here, are you?
No.
Shut that
Why would I be
thing
taping
off.
anything?
Please, shut that thing off.
It's off.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, just married. Can't get married without a decorated car. I don't know who plotted the most, Dean or the guys. Neil, Arlen, Rodney, and Sid. Dean to keep the car from being decked out, or the guys to get it decorated complete with tin cans. Dean went to the mobile station, even paid $20 to keep the car up on a hoist so no one could get to it. After the wedding activities were over, Lavetta was at the house changing when Dean pulled up in front of the house to pick up the new bride. Out of the clear blue, Arlen backed his car up and Rodney pulled ahead and pinned Dean's car in. You know, they had the best decorated car in town, complete with shaving cream and tin cans trailing behind. I think we got as far as Webster and he had the car wash.
What year was that? What year was your wedding?
Oh, when we were married?
Yeah.
1956, February 4th.
Would it happen to have been down at a Texaco station down here where the car was up
It
on
was
the place?
right next
Oh,
door.
right next door.
Oh,
Right
okay.
next door.
Because my uncle had the Texaco station across the street, so I was just wondering if it would have been him that had it up on
No,
the
it
hoist.
was
Shorty Bauer had the
Oh, okay.
mobile
No.
station.
Oh, this is nice. I don't have that picture of Virginia. That's really neat.
Well, now you do.
Yeah. Oh, Sharon, this is lovely. This is really, oh, there's Arlen and Sandy. Oh, I wish he could have been here today.
And I know exactly when that one was taken.
April 24th, 1969.
But their 50th wedding anniversary?
No.
No, Mike and Diane's wedding day.
Yeah,
That's why everybody's dressed up in a suit.
yeah, yeah.
We got married that afternoon. That morning at 10 o'clock, we had to go down to dinner and have a picture taken. Family picture.
Oh, yeah.
There was
There.
flower girl.
Oh, here's Mom's
She was scared
90th
to death.
birthday.
Walk
Like
with that
I
red-
wasn't?
Walk with that red- walk with that red-headed boy.
Oh. This is neat. I know what this story is. Honestly, this is so funny.
Read it out loud, girl.
Oh dear, this was the family reunion 2001 pizza party. Let's have some wine with the pizza. Reva and Loretta took Arlen's white Jeep. It was a Jeep. Down to Cliffs for wine. Coming out of the store, they climbed into the first white vehicle they saw. Suddenly, one of them noticed a pair of man's pants in the seat that weren't there earlier. Seconds later, they realized they were in the wrong car. By the time they got into the right car and got down to the house, those two were laughing so hard. Red faces and all, then told the rest of us about their drive downtown. You guessed it. More laughing. We have it on tape. And you know, how would you know that we walked in and they got a dang tape recorder set? You can't trust anybody now. Thank you. That is just beautiful.
I know.
That is just so beautiful.
I
That
will
is
get
just.
these other
Oh.
pages filled in.
Well, now I can't get it.
It's okay.
Reba was laughing so hard, she was like devil.
I still do that. Sometimes I laugh so hard at work.
Well, we hadn't
everybody's
even
like,
had a
"Just
glass of
roll."
wine. We hadn't even had a glass of wine yet or anything.
It's called being high
But it was
life.
so
Something
funny.
like that.
This one here is Reva's. You
Oh,
can pass it around or
Oh,
whatever.